Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist.
This is 20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he f***ing with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a f***ing nihilist porcupine. He's the type women wanna be with, and rappers hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat.
He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of...
Welcome back, bowling fans. This week in the Draft League, Week 11 of the second, third, 2 weeks to go, Week 23 overall. We are coming at you live from Dungan Hill, Staten Island, in the house that Rab built. Joe, a couple of things going on in the bowling world. Let's touch on first, congratulations, Chris Prather, yesterday in the Tournament of Champions. You didn't watch it yet?
I did the audit.
Come on, you get 1 day. That's it. Come on. Come on, you can't wait 4 days. Chris Prather runs the table, Tournament of Champions. He beats Sean Rash first. It was a really good show, by the way. The shows have been good this year. The one yesterday was better than ever because all 5 guys played 5 different parts of the lane, which was good. Prather beats Rash, Rash outside, Prather inside. Then he goes and he faces Belmo. Belmo's trying to hook the whole lane. Doesn't work. In fact, he bowled one of the worst games I ever seen him bowl on television. Then Prather bowls Simonson. Kev, I know you were definitely watching this, Kev. Simonson decides to go with urethane. He's throwing the ball 20 miles an hour at the 1-3. Correct? Watch this. Last but not least, takes on Bill O'Neill in the final. Bill O'Neill playing a track area, couldn't find it. Prather was hooking the ball. I don't know how he was doing it. The kid went off. It was one of the best performances I've ever seen. Second up, in the bowling community, we have to touch on Mike Marchese. Another 800 last week in this league. Second 800 in the last 3 weeks. Not only is he top wood in the C, he's top wood in the B, and he's 4th in the A for the whole third, if you could believe that. That's pretty amazing. And I have a video of Mike finishing up his toll-free night with a video. I'm going to put it in right now.
Come on, Mike. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yay! Woo!
On the line.
You ain't kidding.
That's all right. That's enough. That's all right.
My idol.
Yeah, Mom. Awesome.
Hold on.
Kick those feet up. This guy doesn't have to do anything every week. We're Red and Mike.
Wake me up in 2 weeks.
You better put sunscreen on. So, you'll be able to see that video on my Facebook page. Third up is a controversy that has hit the tri-state area, starting when, Joe? Yesterday? This controversy is about Mike Pagan, which is a former draft league bowler. He's a sub. Good bowler, Mike. But the question that the bowling community is talking about all day, talk shows going crazy, was Mike Pagan's 300 real? Why am I asking this? Mike, also known as Miguel, shot 300 in the Valentine's no-tap tournament. But Mike did shoot all 10 real, 12, correct, sorry. All 12 were real strikes. So, let's talk about this. Is it real? Let's talk about the no side first. The no side, Melissa, is this 300 certified by the USBC, which is our governing body? The answer to that is no. Okay? So Mike is not going to be filling out a form where he puts the date, the ball he used, the bowling center that it was shot at. Is he going to get an option to get a ring, a plaque, a trophy, upgrade on it, all that stuff that everybody in this room has. So Mike, I'm going to start with the no's. No. Now let's go to the yes. Everyone in this room has probably also shot at 300 at some point in some sort of tournament. And when you're asked, how many 300s do you have, you do count it. Okay? I happen to have one of those. Not that I have a lot of 300s. I do have 5. And I shot one in Jimmy Elliott's tournament. So when I'm asked, I don't leave it out, Mike. I add it. Kevin Rourke's probably got 30, maybe 40. I'm going to say roughly 5 of them. Am I right, Kev? Something like that. At least 5 of them were in a tournament. He counts them. Matt, how about you, Matt? Don't bring up the head pin. That was $2.99.
11 total, 3 in tournaments.
Wait, what was that?
11 total, but 3 in tournaments.
11 total, 3 in tournaments. So you still say 11 total. How about you, Joe? All in league, right?
If you need a 9 count, I'm your guy.
No, but all your 300s are in league.
All in league.
Melissa. Okay, but you do count it? Oh, wow, okay. Wichita State, Melissa. One of the top bowling programs in the nation she bowled for. So, all right, Mike, I'm trying to give you the other side of the coin. I am going to count it for you, Mike. Okay? That's the good news. I don't know about Joe or Melissa.
I got a message from Mike.
Okay, I'm going to count it. Moving on. You can put your comments underneath whether you think it's real or not. What's up, Arky? I don't know. My son asks me that all the time. On camera number 1, we have a special cameraman tonight. One of the best bowlers that I've ever bowled with. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Rourke. Hall of Famer. Second up on camera number 2, needs no introduction. He's also known as the Middle East Maze Runner, Matt Kaplowitz. Last but not least, Brooklyn's own, Staten Island's own, Joe Calandrillo, also known as Joe Cal.
Thank you, Giuseppe. Thank you, Giuseppe. I'm going to weigh in, but before I weigh in, did anybody watch the Oscars last night? Okay. As an ABC employee, thanks for helping our ratings go up. Joaquin Phoenix, we're not even going to go down that road. I think the guy thinks he really is the Joker in real life with his acceptance speech. Off the chain bananas. Anyway, bowling-wise, our friend Mikey Pagan, his buddies were all back here yesterday before the tournament started, before he even threw one ball. And they said, Joe, tomorrow night on the show, can you please bring up the fact that for Mike, it should be 9 count and 6 count should count as a strike? They said because Mike throws a lot of 6 counts. Because for the girls, it was 8 and 9 strike. For the guys, it was 9, right? Strike. So they said, Mikey, and Mike, this is what a lot of love, this was from your buddies, your bowling buddies from Jersey, all your friends. I'm not going to mention names, but you know who they are. They said 6 count and a 9 for Mike. Anyway, on that note, Mike went out, shot a 300 in the no-tap, threw 12 regular real strikes, but it's not a certified 300 from what I've been told. Anyway, Mike, you did it. Congrats, but just for good measure, you're going to have to do it again, either in a tournament that counts it or in league. So on that note, I'm now going to bring in our very special guest, Melissa Kammerer, who was on the shelf this year, coming back from surgery. And Mel, pleasure to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. So Mel, the bowling community wants to know exactly what was it that you had done, and when will you be making your return to the lanes?
I had a disc fusion, so they took out one of my bad discs and they put in a cage. So now I have some metal in me, and there is some cells that are going to create some bones, and that will fuse all 3 discs together. I do not know when I'm coming back yet. It's still on the fence. I have to wait for my doctors to give me all clear. So I'm still not able to pick up anything more than 10 pounds. So it's going to be a few months, but I'll get there.
Okay. Well, you know, everybody's rooting for you, Mel, and when you come back to the league, it makes the league better. We definitely miss you. And anyone traveling with Mel, if you have to fly, get to the airport early, because with all the metal she's got, it's going to take a while to get through the metal detectors. So, Mel, tell us a little bit about your days bowling in college and a little bit about the Wichita State. Give us a little bit of that whole thing for any of the young bowlers out there that are thinking. We do have a couple of good young bowlers that are getting ready to go to college. So give them a little bit of what to expect and how do you go about going to a major program like that?
It is a full-time job. It is no joke. You are on the lanes every single day. You don't get much of a break. You are working out every day. It like I said, it's a full-time job, and your school is most important, so you have to make sure you fit your school in there. And it's hard. It's hard. It is,
right? So see, all you youngsters out there that have those big dreams and aspirations, Mel did it. She knows what she's talking about. So got to keep the grades up, hit the books, and you got to be out there to practice every day, right? Yep. So Mel, who was it that got you into the game of bowling, and do you remember what your first bowling ball was?
My father got me into bowling. I was trying to pick up bowling balls before I was even able to start bowling. My brother bowled in a league at Colonial, and I was like 2-3 years old trying to pick up a ball where my dad would put me on a lane by myself and bowl with me, even though I wasn't able to bowl yet. My first ball was actually a pass-down ball from my brother. It was like a white dot or something. I remember it was green. But my own ball was a white dot, and it was red and sparkly, and it was really pretty.
Very nice. You know what? We got a lot of white dot answers from everybody for their first ball. And before I bring Joe back in, I just want to give Mel kudos for running the Valentine's No Tap tournament. She did a great job. She had some help. You had Rob Lawless, right? Eric Capizzi, right? They did a great job. And Naz, of course. The turnout was phenomenal. I was here Saturday, bowled. The first squad, a lot of people bowled. All the regular crowd shuffled in like the Billy Joel song. Everybody was here. Yesterday, 3 squads. Saturday, 2 squads. Packed the house. It was really good. I look forward to it next year. And I do want to say, give myself a little bit of a shout out, more like a put down, okay? I didn't throw any no-tap 300s. And I left the same split, Joe. This is bowling history made by yours truly, okay? I left the same split in the 10th frame all 3 games. I let Michelle Soprello down big time. I owe her like lunch and dinner. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to bring Joe back in. Mel, thank you so much. Spot on answers. Spot on answers. Thank you. Giuseppe, come on in, bud, for the off the cuff. And you got the low.
Yes, thank you, Joe. Mel, get well soon. So the bowling community. Hey, Michelle, we're just talking about you.
I just said how much I let you down yesterday on Saturday.
So the bowling community needs to know certain questions answered from our friend Mel. One of them is, have you ever hated a meal so much in a restaurant that you sent it back and got it off the bill?
Yes, I have. Plenty of times.
Okay, plenty of times for Melissa. Okay. Second question. What is the longest you ever left the check engine light or low tire pressure on the dashboard in your car? We all have.
My check engine light's on my car right now, so like 8 months.
8 months. Not bad, Mel. Wow. 8 months. Okay. All right. Have you ever been on a blind date?
No, but I did, in school they had this weird, like, dating person that came in, and we did, like, one of those, blind date, like, dinner things where you, like, every time they press the bell, they move, the next person.
Speed dating.
Yeah, that thing, yeah, that.
Matt does that.
That was definitely interesting to say.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, speed dating.
God awful.
Okay, so Mel's got it at a 1. It's trash. Matt's got it at 0. All right, Mel. Mel, yes or no, would you ever drink a tall glass of whole milk?
No, I'm allergic.
That's an easy no. Matt, how about you? Kev? Joe? Yeah. Happen to be a milk lover myself. Milk's in the news, Joe. Mel, you're doing great, Mel. Okay. Mel, have you ever had road rage?
Of course, I'm from Staten Island.
Yeah, right. There you go. Who doesn't?
To the point where you actually got to the person?
No. Sometimes I imagine myself driving into their own car, though. So
Mel, what was your first job?
I cleaned in the pro shop. I was like 14. I used to vacuum and clean the trophies.
Mel, do we have, we're almost done, Kev, I promise. Do we have a favorite movie, Melissa?
Do we really have to ask? It's Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. All right, how about besides that?
A Walk to Remember.
Okay. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. It's good stuff. Better than the Nightmare movie, but hey, look, it's an opinion. It's an opinion. Joe, what do we have for Melissa? Joe, send in the last question, Big Joe.
Well, here's one. I know Mel loves pets, right? But here's one, Mel. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Okay.
But dogs or cats?
I really want a raccoon.
Wow. Being from Staten Island.
I would say a cat.
Yeah, okay. I had a feeling Mel was going to say cat. And
The fat and fluffier, the better.
if you look at her Facebook page, you'll see all about that. And Joe, we got to ask Mel the Italian Ice question.
She did answer this once before, but you know what? Let's do it again. Ralph's Ice is Melissa's favorite. Go.
Chocolate Oreo.
Chocolate Oreo for Mel. Mel, well, we really want to see you back out on the lanes. She's a tremendous bowler right here. I probably never beat her in like 10 years. But, Mel, we want you to come back. But at this point, we have to go to our Lowe's bowler. I'm not even going to look. Forget it. It's real chat, man. Sal Miranda, forget it. Don't even bother looking. He shot about 440 last week. And I'm going to tell you, from seasoned veteran to youngster, Chatman, if you're out there, don't ever say, I don't even care anymore, to your teammates. Do you understand that? That's your biggest lesson that you ever got so far in 2020. You never say it, even if you're thinking it. Joe, send us out.
Right. It's kind of like never leave your wingman, like in Top Gun. And sticking with the Joaquin Phoenix theme, for all you Gladiator fans out there, Chatman, for what you did last week, pal. Thumbs down. Sorry, kid. We know it's all in good fun, but you can't be doing all that. It's not good. Not a good look. Not good for your teammates. Not good for the league. Not good for you. Anyway, we're going to say thanks again, Mel. Tremendous guest. Great answers. Spot on with everything. And next week, folks, no show on Monday. No show. That's right, because Joe and I are going to be coming to you live. Did you notice, Mel? Saturday, Clash of the Champions. Joe and I are going to do it again like we did last year. Kevin's giving us the Joaquin Phoenix thumbs down. Anyway, Clash, you know why? Because Kevin's bowling. You're not.
He's jealous he won't
Oh, you won't be. You're not the Masters champ won't be here. Oh, Mel, I didn't even. That's right. He's going to be away. Well,
I missed it last year because I was hurt. I couldn't bowl.
that's right.
Yeah. That was my first all events title. I'm so mad I couldn't bowl.
Couldn't defend it in the Clash of Champions. Mel couldn't bowl last year. Kevin can't bowl this year. We got to get that date changed somehow. Jim Episcopia, if you're listening. Anyway, Joe and I are going to be coming to you Saturday, bringing you the live Clash of the Champions. No show next Monday, but we're going to try to give you a quick hit show on draft night, right, Joe? Maybe come live from the draft room or right outside. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks on Monday, but we'll see you Saturday. So we're going to sign off like we always do. Good night, good luck, God bless, and good bowling.